All right, guys, so session one of New Athlete. I need you to find three heavy singles today. Back squat, military press, and your lat pull down, or a heavy single for pull up if you don't have a lat pull down machine. Now, with these one RM today, you're not trying to set a PR or anything like that. We're just trying to find a heavy single that you can work off of for the future sessions, all right, for the subsequent sessions. So the idea here is that we want a number that you can hit every day very reliably. Now, with the back squat, let's talk really quick about range of motion. With our back squat, all we're looking for is for you to start standing with your hips underneath you. You're going to drive your hips back, drop straight into the squat, at least below parallel. So I want my hips below the level of my knees, and then I'm going to drive straight up from there. This is the range of motion that we're looking for that 1 RM. It doesn't do you any good to load yourself too heavy and then not be able to go through that full range of motion. All right, you're just going to be training improperly at that point. Now, one thing that you'll notice here that I have is a board. Now, if you're one of those athletes that has a really tight low back, tight posterior chain, for example, hamstrings, or if you have limited ankle mobility, then using a board is going to allow you to get down a little bit deeper than you would without it. So I can basically put the middle of my heel right at the edge of the board, and then I can squat down and get just a little bit deeper than I could, keeping my back nice and flat than I could without it. Now, if you need this to attain the proper depth, especially for the 1 RM, you can use it. But mostly we use this, and I would encourage you to use this only whenever you are warming up to the 1 RM. Typically, people have no problem with that weight on their back getting the proper depth as long as they're strong enough to bring the weight back up. Now, after you get done with your back squat 1 RM, you're going to move on to your military press 1 RM. Military press is going to look just like this. This is the movement that we want. Elbows in, basically right underneath my wrist, very close to right underneath my wrist. I'm going to start with the weight on my collarbones. I'm going to move my head out of the way. I'm going to press straight up, and I'm going to put my head through the window, come to full extension. I'm going to have a tight midsection, butt and quads as I press overhead, but I'm not using my lower body to drive the weight up. Only my shoulders are doing the lifting. After that, you're going to do the same thing with a pull-up or a lat pull-down. With a lat pull-down, I want you to be able to take the bar from full extension, full elbow extension, all the way down to your collarbones. With a pull-up, I want you to be able to go from full extension hanging all the way up until your chin clears the bar, and then back down in a controlled manner, all right? If you have dumbbells, you don't have like a chain that you can weight between your around your waist or anything like that, that's fine. All I want you to do is hold that dumbbell between your legs like this, whatever, in order to load yourself for that pull-up. Now, how you're going to work up for each one of these movements is what you would expect. After the warm-up, you're going to decrease your reps as you increase the weight. We have a video that I'll link in this same session that you can watch where Jake goes over exactly how to do the 1 RM workup method, but also I have it detailed pretty extensively in the program instructions in session 0 of this session. Record your numbers.